Emotional Intelligence Mastery, a practical guide to overcome negativity and better manage your feelings. Written by Ethan Hope, published by Wisdom Audiobooks. Introduction. I remember the day I arrived home after a tough day at work, the weight of frustration almost palpable. As I slammed the door behind me, I didn't realize that the emotions swirling within me were not just fleeting feelings, but signals that needed my attention. The impact of those unaddressed emotions seeped into every aspect of my life, creating a ripple effect that I couldn't ignore any longer. It was in moments like these that I started to understand the profound influence emotions have on our daily lives. Many navigate through life unaware of how their emotions shape their experiences. Picture yourself on a busy morning, rushing to catch the train. Your mind is preoccupied with a project deadline. Suddenly, someone's minor remark feels like an attack, and you're instantly thrown into a whirlwind of irritation. This seemingly insignificant encounter can set the tone for your entire day, affecting your interactions, decisions, and even your well-being. Imagine if you could not only recognize these emotions, but also use them as tools for personal growth and better relationships. Consider how different your life could be if you harnessed the power of emotional understanding. By recognizing and deciphering these signals, you can transform your responses and interactions, leading to more fulfilling connections and a greater sense of inner peace. Understanding emotions is not merely about curbing outbursts or managing stress. It's about tapping into a reservoir of insight that can elevate every facet of your existence. What if I told you that the keys to emotional mastery are within your reach? It starts with understanding the intricacies of your feelings and taking intentional steps to manage them. Mastering emotions might sound like a lofty goal, but it is entirely achievable with the right approach. Emotional mastery is about developing a keen awareness of your inner landscape and learning to navigate it with skill and grace. It's about transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and building resilience that stands strong in the face of adversity. In this journey towards emotional mastery, you'll discover practical strategies and actionable insights that can make a tangible difference in your life. From understanding the science behind emotions to cultivating techniques that foster emotional intelligence, each chapter will guide you through a transformative process. You will learn how to decode your emotional experiences, rewire negative thought patterns, and cultivate a positive outlook that enhances your overall well-being. I invite you to join me on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. As you turn the pages and immerse yourself in the wisdom shared within this book, know that you are taking a significant step towards mastering your emotions and unlocking your true potential. Let us embark on this transformative adventure together, and may you emerge with a deeper understanding of yourself and the tools to create a life filled with emotional resilience, meaningful connections, and lasting well-being. Chapter 1. Introduction to Emotional Intelligence. Emotional intelligence is a pivotal concept that influences various aspects of our personal and professional lives. It encompasses the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. In today's fast-paced world, where interactions are frequent and often complex, understanding emotional intelligence can greatly enhance one's social and emotional competence. This chapter offers an insightful exploration into the foundational elements of emotional intelligence, aiming to equip readers with the tools necessary for better emotional regulation and interpersonal effectiveness. Within this chapter, we will delve into the core components that constitute emotional intelligence. We begin by defining emotional intelligence in detail, outlining its significance alongside cognitive intelligence. The discussion will then focus on the 5 primary components: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Each component will be examined to illustrate how they collectively contribute to a person's ability to navigate social environments adeptly. By understanding these elements, readers will gain valuable insights into enhancing their emotional intelligence, thereby improving their interactions and overall well-being. Definition and components of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, is a crucial aspect of personal development and interpersonal effectiveness. To establish a foundational understanding, it is essential to define emotional intelligence comprehensively and outline its key components. Emotional intelligence encompasses the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the capacity to recognize and influence the emotions of others. This ability plays a vital role in how individuals interact with their environment and navigate complex social situations. It is often abbreviated as EI or EQ, emotional quotient, underscoring its significance alongside cognitive intelligence. The concept of emotional intelligence can be broken down into 5 essential components: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. These components function together to enhance an individual's emotional and social competence. Self-awareness is the ability to recognize and understand one's own emotions, strengths, weaknesses, values, and drivers. Individuals with high self-awareness are capable of monitoring their emotional state and understanding how their emotions impact their behaviors and interactions with others. This awareness extends to recognizing the effect of one's emotions on others, providing a clear perception of one's mood and its influence. For example, a manager who understands that their frustration might affect their team's morale can take steps to address the root cause calmly, showing emotional intelligence in leadership. Self-regulation involves managing one's emotions healthily and constructively. It includes the ability to delay gratification, control impulses, and handle stress. Effective self-regulation prevents hasty decisions and ensures that responses are measured and appropriate to the context. An individual faced with a stressful situation can use self-regulation techniques to remain calm, think clearly, and respond logically rather than emotionally. Motivation refers to the inner drive that propels individuals toward goals, despite obstacles. People high in this component of emotional intelligence are often optimistic and resilient, using setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than reasons to give up. They possess a strong commitment to their goals and are willing to put in the effort needed to achieve them. For instance, a student with high motivation might view a challenging course not as a burden, but as a chance to learn and improve, leading to academic success. Empathy is the capacity to understand and share the feelings of another person. This goes beyond sympathy. It involves putting oneself in another's shoes to experience their emotions genuinely. Empathetic individuals are attuned to the emotional signals of others, enabling them to respond appropriately and build stronger connections. In a workplace scenario, a team leader who shows empathy towards a struggling team member can provide support that enhances the team member's performance and morale. Social skills encompass the ability to manage relationships and build networks effectively. This includes skills such as communication, conflict management, leadership, and teamwork. Competence in these areas allows individuals to navigate social complexities, influence others positively, and foster collaboration. For example, a professional with strong social skills can mediate conflicts between colleagues, ensuring that the resolution is amicable and beneficial to all parties involved. The importance of being emotionally aware cannot be overstated. Emotional awareness allows individuals to respond thoughtfully, rather than react impulsively, to various situations. This thoughtful response is crucial in both personal and professional settings. For instance, in a heated argument, someone who is emotionally aware can take a step back, assess their feelings, and choose a rational response instead of escalating the conflict. This not only reduces stress, but also leads to more constructive outcomes. Furthermore, emotional intelligence significantly contributes to effective communication. When individuals are aware of their emotions and those of others, they can tailor their communication style to meet the needs of the audience. For example, a teacher who notices a student's anxiety about an upcoming test can offer reassurance and support, making the student feel understood and motivated. In contrast, ignoring such emotional cues might exacerbate the student's anxiety and hinder their performance. In various scenarios, elements of emotional intelligence resonate deeply with the audience, enhancing engagement and understanding. For instance, in a corporate setting, a leader who demonstrates self-awareness and empathy during a major organizational change can ease employees' anxieties and foster a supportive environment. Such leaders are perceived as approachable and trustworthy, which boosts morale and productivity. Historical background and evolution of the concept. Emotional intelligence is an evolving concept with roots that stretch back to early 20th century research on social intelligence, originating from a synthesis of psychology and emotional studies. It began gaining traction when early psychologists like Edward Thorndike started investigating social intelligence, defining it as the ability to understand and manage human relationships effectively. Although this laid the groundwork, it wasn't until 1983 that Howard Gardner introduced interpersonal intelligence, shaping the foundation upon which emotional intelligence, or EI, was later built. The pivotal moment in the development of emotional intelligence came in the late 20th century. Psychologists Peter Salovey and John Mayer formally coined the term emotional intelligence in their landmark 1990 paper. They defined it as a type of social intelligence involving the capacity to monitor one's own and others' emotions, discriminate among them, and use this information to guide thinking and actions. This revolutionary shift in understanding intelligence opened new avenues for exploring how emotions play a critical role in our personal and professional lives. A key milestone in bringing emotional intelligence into mainstream dialogue was the publication of Daniel Goleman's book, Emotional Intelligence: Why It Can Matter More Than IQ, in 1995. Goleman synthesized existing research and popularized the concept on a global scale, emphasizing that emotional intelligence could be developed through practice and training. His accessible writing and compelling arguments made emotional intelligence a household term and highlighted its broader implications beyond cognitive intelligence. Over time, the relevance of emotional intelligence has significantly increased, driven by the changing landscape of our increasingly interconnected world. Globalization and technological advancements have created environments where cultural sensitivity, empathy, and effective communication are more crucial than ever. Emotional intelligence allows individuals to navigate these complex environments successfully, fostering better interpersonal relations and reducing conflicts. As workplaces become more diverse, the ability to understand and manage emotions becomes indispensable, helping bridge gaps between different cultures and viewpoints. Moreover, contemporary applications of emotional intelligence continue to underscore its importance across various domains. In personal relationships, emotionally intelligent individuals often experience more harmonious interactions, displaying a greater ability to resolve conflicts amicably and build strong, enduring connections. Effective leadership also owes much to emotional intelligence. Leaders who exhibit high levels of emotional intelligence are better equipped to inspire and motivate their teams, adapt to change, and foster a positive work environment. Their empathetic approach not only enhances team cohesion, but also drives organizational success. In education, incorporating emotional intelligence into curriculums helps students develop essential life skills, such as self-awareness, emotional regulation, and empathy. These skills are vital for nurturing well-rounded individuals who can succeed both academically and socially. Programs designed to teach emotional intelligence in schools have shown promising results, including improved academic performance, reduced bullying, and enhanced overall student well-being. The broad applicability of emotional intelligence extends even further into mental health and wellness. Individuals with high emotional intelligence are often better at managing stress, navigating anxiety, and building resilience. These skills enable them to maintain a clearer perspective during challenging times and make healthier choices for themselves and those around them. Counseling and therapy practices now frequently incorporate elements of emotional intelligence, emphasizing the development of these skills to improve mental health outcomes. In the context of business, Emotional intelligence is a powerful tool for enhancing workplace dynamics. Organizations that prioritize emotional intelligence in hiring and training processes often see improvements in communication, collaboration, and overall job satisfaction. Employees with high emotional intelligence tend to be more adaptable, better at handling pressure, and more likely to engage positively with colleagues. This creates a supportive work environment conducive to creativity and innovation, driving business success. Chapter 2: The Science of Emotions. Understanding emotions involves delving into both their biological and psychological roots. This chapter on the science of emotions offers an in-depth look at these roots, shedding light on how our brain and body work together to create our emotional experiences. By exploring the intricacies of the brain's amygdala, the role of stress hormones like cortisol, the activation of the sympathetic nervous system, and the expression of emotions through physical cues, readers will gain a comprehensive understanding of the physiological processes that shape our emotions. Throughout this chapter, we will examine how each of these components contributes to our emotional landscape. You will learn about the brain's intricate reactions to perceived threats via the amygdala, and how stress hormones prepare your body to handle challenges. The chapter will also delve into the universal language of facial expressions and body postures as a means of communicating emotion. Moreover, by highlighting how these elements interact, the chapter provides valuable insights into managing stress and enhancing emotional intelligence, offering practical strategies for fostering emotional resilience and improving interpersonal relationships. Biological basis of emotions. The brain plays a pivotal role in how we process and experience emotions, with the amygdala functioning as one of the central players. Located deep within the temporal lobes, the amygdala is often referred to as the emotional processing hub of the brain. When confronted with potential threats or stressful situations, the amygdala is activated, releasing an array of neural signals that prepare the body for action. This response is crucial for survival, signaling danger and prompting quick reactions, such as the fight or flight response. The influence of the amygdala extends beyond immediate threat responses. It also contributes to long-term emotional memories, shaping how we respond to similar stimuli in the future. Hormones significantly impact our emotional states, particularly under stress. Cortisol, often dubbed the stress hormone, is released by the adrenal glands in response to stressful conditions. This hormone prepares the body to handle stress by increasing blood sugar levels, enhancing brain function, and supplying energy to vital organs. While cortisol is essential for managing short-term stress, chronic elevation of cortisol levels can lead to adverse effects on both physical and mental health. Prolonged exposure to high cortisol levels can impair cognitive performance, weaken the immune system, and increase the risk of mood disorders, such as anxiety and depression. Understanding the role of cortisol underscores the importance of stress management techniques to maintain emotional balance. The sympathetic nervous system, SNS, plays an instrumental role in the body's response to emotional distress. Activated under conditions of perceived threat, the SNS triggers a cascade of physiological changes, collectively known as the fight or flight response. These changes include increased heart rate, rapid breathing, and a surge of adrenaline, which equip the body to either confront or flee from danger. These physiological preparations are not limited to physical threats. They can also occur in response to emotional stressors. For instance, the anxiety experienced before giving a public speech can activate the SNS, resulting in symptoms like sweating and trembling. By highlighting the link between the SNS and emotional experiences, we gain better insight into how our bodies inherently react to stress. Emotions manifest physically through facial expressions and body posture, offering valuable clues about our internal emotional states and those of others. Facial expressions are a universal language of emotion, transcending cultural and linguistic barriers. Charles Darwin first proposed that facial expressions are innate and evolved as a means of communication. This theory has been supported by contemporary research showing that basic emotions, such as happiness, sadness, anger, and fear, are universally recognized. Subtle changes in facial muscles, such as the crinkling of eyes or the downturn of lips, convey a wealth of emotional information. Likewise, body posture can reveal much about one's emotional state. An upright posture often signifies confidence and positivity, while slumped shoulders may indicate sadness or defeat. By becoming attuned to these nonverbal cues, individuals can improve their empathic skills and enhance interpersonal relationships. The interaction between the brain's amygdala, stress hormones like cortisol, the activation of the sympathetic nervous system, and the physical expression of emotions collectively shapes our emotional landscape. The amygdala's ability to assess and respond to threats ensures our survival, while hormones modulate our stress levels. The body's autonomic functions prepare us for appropriate reactions, and our physical expressions communicate our emotional states to others. Together, these components underscore the complex interplay of neurological and physiological processes in shaping the human emotional experience. In elucidating the neurological and physiological aspects of emotions, it becomes evident that our biology plays a crucial role in defining how we feel and react to different situations. This understanding can empower individuals to better manage their emotions and cultivate emotional resilience. For instance, recognizing the signs of amygdala activation and the subsequent stress response can help one adopt calming strategies to mitigate anxiety. Similarly, awareness of cortisol's impact might encourage practices such as mindfulness meditation, exercise, and adequate sleep to regulate stress hormone levels. Moreover, understanding the sympathetic nervous system's role emphasizes the importance of relaxation techniques. Methods such as deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and biofeedback can help counteract the fight-or-flight response, promoting a state of calm and reducing overall stress levels. Additionally, developing keen observational skills to interpret physical expressions of emotions can enhance emotional intelligence. By becoming more attuned to the emotional cues of others, one can foster better communication and stronger relationships in both personal and professional settings. Psychological theories of emotions. Understanding how emotions are interpreted and managed is crucial for gaining insight into our emotional experiences. Various psychological theories offer different perspectives on this interpretation and management, providing a rich understanding of the complexity of emotions. The James Lange theory is one of the earliest explanations of emotion. This theory posits that physiological reactions precede emotional experience. According to this view, our body reacts first, and then we feel the emotion. For instance, if you encounter a snake while hiking, your body might respond by trembling, and your heart rate might increase. According to the James Lange theory, these physical reactions come first, leading to the realization of fear. I am trembling, therefore I am afraid. This theory emphasizes the idea that our emotions are deeply connected to our bodily responses, suggesting that interpreting these physical changes can help us understand and manage our emotions better. In contrast, the Cannon-Bard theory offers a different perspective. This theory posits that emotions and physical responses occur simultaneously, challenging the linear cause and effect notion suggested by the James Lange theory. Using the same example of encountering a snake, the Cannon-Bard theory would argue that upon seeing the snake, your thalamus sends signals both to your brain, creating the feeling of fear, and to your body, causing the physical reactions like trembling and increased heart rate, all at once. This simultaneous occurrence suggests that the mind and body are parallel processes in experiencing emotions. This theory helps explain why sometimes we might not be aware of our body's responses until we consciously recognize the emotion, thus emphasizing the importance of holistic awareness in managing emotions. Moving forward, the Schachter-Singer two-factor theory provides a more nuanced explanation. This theory highlights that both physiological arousal and cognitive labeling are crucial components for experiencing specific emotions. When confronted with a stimulus, our body undergoes physiological changes, but it is our cognitive interpretation of these changes within a given context that leads to the emotional experience. For example, a racing heart could be interpreted as excitement when about to ride a roller coaster, or as anxiety before a public speaking event. This theory underscores the importance of context and personal interpretation in emotional experiences, and suggests that by altering our interpretation of physiological cues, we can manage our emotions more effectively. This has practical applications, such as reframing nervousness as excitement to boost confidence in high-pressure situations. Attachment theory offers additional insights into the management of emotions by exploring how early attachment experiences influence emotional reactions in adulthood. Developed by John Bowlby, this theory posits that the bonds formed with primary caregivers during childhood have lasting effects on an individual's emotional regulation and interpersonal relationships. Secure attachments tend to lead to better emotional regulation and healthier relationships, while insecure attachments can result in difficulties in managing emotions and maintaining stable interpersonal connections. For instance, individuals with secure attachments often feel more confident and resilient in stressful situations because they developed a stable sense of security and trust early on. Conversely, those with insecure attachments may struggle with anxiety and emotional instability due to inconsistent caregiving experiences. Understanding attachment patterns can thus provide valuable strategies for developing healthier emotional habits and fostering stronger relationships. These psychological theories collectively deepen our understanding of how emotions are interpreted and managed, adding layers of complexity to our emotional experiences. They offer various angles from which to approach emotional regulation, each contributing unique insights into the interplay between physiological responses, cognitive interpretations, and early life experiences. One guideline worth noting in the context of these theories is the role of emotions in decision-making. Emotions significantly influence our decision-making processes, often guiding us towards choices that align with our values and goals. For instance, feelings of joy and satisfaction can reinforce positive behaviors, encouraging us to pursue similar activities that contribute to our well-being. Conversely, negative emotions like fear and anxiety can serve as warning signals, prompting us to reconsider risky decisions. By recognizing and understanding our emotional responses, we can make more informed and balanced decisions, integrating both rational thought and emotional wisdom. Another important guideline involves the impact of emotions on interpersonal relationships. Emotions play a critical role in shaping our interactions with others, influencing communication, empathy, and conflict resolution. Positive emotions, such as love and happiness, can strengthen bonds, fostering deeper connections and mutual support. On the other hand, unmanaged negative emotions can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts, straining relationships. Developing emotional intelligence skills, such as active listening, empathy, and self-regulation, can enhance our ability to navigate complex social dynamics, promote harmony, and build meaningful relationships. Lastly, effective emotional regulation and behavior management is essential for emotional resilience and overall well-being. Emotional regulation involves strategies for managing negative emotions and enhancing positive ones. Techniques such as mindfulness, cognitive restructuring, and relaxation exercises can help individuals cope with stress and maintain emotional balance. By practicing these techniques regularly, individuals can improve their ability to handle difficult emotions, reduce the impact of stressors, and cultivate a more positive outlook on life. Understanding the origins and purposes of emotions provides key insights into their profound impact on our behavior. By exploring the biological foundations, such as the role of the amygdala and stress hormones like cortisol, we gain a clearer picture of how our bodies respond to emotional stimuli and manage stress. Recognizing these physiological processes allows us to adopt effective strategies for maintaining emotional balance, such as stress management techniques and mindfulness practices. This knowledge empowers individuals to better navigate their emotional experiences and build resilience in the face of life's challenges. Furthermore, Delving into psychological theories of emotion offers a nuanced perspective on how we interpret and regulate our feelings. Theories like James Lang, Cannon-Bard, and Schachter-Singer emphasize the interplay between physical reactions and cognitive interpretations, while attachment theory highlights the lasting impact of early relationships on emotional well-being. These insights underscore the importance of holistic emotional regulation, incorporating both body and mind for effective management. By understanding these complex interactions, readers can enhance their emotional intelligence, improve decision-making, and foster healthier interpersonal relationships, ultimately contributing to a more emotionally balanced and fulfilling life. Chapter 3. Recognizing and Understanding Your Emotions. Recognizing and understanding your emotions is a vital step in enhancing your emotional intelligence and personal growth. This chapter focuses on various techniques to help you become more aware of your feelings and responses. By gaining a deeper insight into your emotional experiences, you pave the way for improved mental health and better interpersonal relationships. The journey of self-discovery involves exploring different methods that promote emotional clarity and self-awareness, making it easier to navigate the complexities of our emotions. Throughout this chapter, you will discover practical strategies designed to enhance your emotional self-awareness. You will learn about the benefits of journaling, which provides a safe space to reflect and understand your feelings. Additionally, the chapter delves into body awareness techniques that help you recognize physical sensations linked to emotional states. Regular emotional check-ins will be discussed as a method to keep track of your emotions throughout the day. Furthermore, seeking feedback from others can offer valuable perspectives on your emotional patterns. These tools combined will equip you with actionable insights to manage your emotions more effectively. Techniques to enhance emotional self-awareness. Developing self-awareness regarding one's emotional experiences is a transformative journey that can significantly enhance personal growth and emotional intelligence. This subpoint will explore practical techniques to deepen self-awareness surrounding emotions, providing valuable tools for individuals seeking to understand their feelings better. Journaling for emotional clarity. One of the most effective methods to gain clarity about your emotions is through journaling. Writing down your feelings allows you to explore and understand your emotional experiences better. Journaling provides a safe space to reflect on your thoughts and emotions without judgment, enabling you to identify patterns and triggers over time. To start, set aside a few minutes each day to write about your feelings. You don't need to be a skilled writer. The goal is to express your emotions honestly. Start with prompts like, "What am I feeling right now?" or "What events led to these feelings?" By engaging in this practice regularly, you'll begin to notice recurring themes and emotional triggers. This awareness can empower you to respond to situations more thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Moreover, keeping different journals for various aspects of your life, such as work, relationships, and personal goals, can provide more targeted insights into specific areas. For instance, if you notice a recurring sense of anxiety related to your job, you can delve deeper into what exactly triggers this emotion and find ways to address it constructively. Body awareness techniques. Emotions are not just experienced mentally, but also physically. Our bodies often give us clues about our emotional states through physical sensations. Learning to recognize these sensations can enhance your emotional awareness significantly. Start by paying attention to how your body feels during different emotional experiences. For example, notice the tension in your shoulders when you're stressed, or the warmth in your chest when you feel happy. Practicing mindfulness and body scan techniques can help you become more attuned to these physical signals. Begin with a few minutes of deep breathing, then slowly shift your focus to each part of your body, noting any sensations without trying to change them. By doing this regularly, you'll develop a better understanding of how your body reacts to various emotions. This awareness can serve as an early warning system, helping you manage your emotions before they escalate. Additionally, incorporating gentle exercises like yoga or Tai Chi can further enhance your connection between mind and body, promoting overall emotional well-being. Emotional check-ins. Another effective strategy for developing self-awareness is conducting regular emotional check-ins. This involves setting aside specific times throughout the day to assess your current emotional state. These check-ins can be brief, taking just a few moments to pause and reflect on how you're feeling. Consider using prompts such as, "How am I feeling right now?" or "What emotions have I experienced today?" By consistently checking in with yourself, you create a habit of self-reflection that fosters greater emotional awareness. You can do this in the morning, at lunch, and before bed, allowing for a comprehensive overview of your emotional landscape throughout the day. For more structured check-ins, use a mood tracker app or journal to record your findings. Over time, you'll build a detailed picture of your emotional patterns, which can help you identify trends and make informed decisions about how to manage your emotions. Seeking feedback from others. While self-reflection is crucial, seeking feedback from trusted friends or family members can provide additional insights into your emotional responses. Others may notice patterns or behaviors that you might overlook, offering a different perspective on your emotional experiences. Begin by choosing someone you trust and feel comfortable with. Share specific instances where you've experienced strong emotions and ask for their observations. Questions like, "How do you perceive my reaction in stressful situations?" or "Have you noticed any changes in my mood recently?" can open up constructive dialogues. It's essential to approach this process with an open mind and a willingness to listen without becoming defensive. The goal is to gain a broader understanding of your emotional responses, not to seek validation or approval. This feedback can complement your self-reflection practices, providing a more holistic view of your emotional landscape. Additionally, consider participating in group activities designed to enhance emotional awareness. Exercises such as the Proust questionnaire or share circles, where participants discuss their emotions openly, can foster empathy and deepen your understanding of both your own and others' emotional experiences. How to identify different types of emotions. Differentiating between types of emotions can significantly enhance our self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Our journey begins with understanding various emotion classification models, which can be a valuable tool for categorizing and interpreting our feelings. One such model is Plutchik's Wheel of Emotions, which organizes emotions into a visual framework, making it easier to identify and understand their complexities. Plutchik's wheel includes 8 primary emotions: anger, anticipation, joy, trust, fear, surprise, sadness, and disgust. These emotions are arranged in a circle, and each has a polar opposite. For example, joy is the opposite of sadness, and fear is the opposite of anger. This model helps us recognize that emotions exist on a spectrum and often influence one another. By visualizing emotions on this wheel, we can see how they interact and shift, providing a comprehensive view of our emotional landscape. Moving beyond primary emotions, it's essential to distinguish between core emotions, which are fundamental, and more complex secondary emotions. Primary emotions are innate and universal, such as happiness, sadness, and fear. These emotions are hardwired and appear early in our development. Secondary emotions, however, are combinations or reactions to primary emotions, and are often influenced by social and cultural contexts. For instance, feeling shame might stem from an underlying sense of fear or guilt. Understanding the differences between these core and secondary emotions enables us to pinpoint the root causes of our emotional responses and address them more effectively. An expanded emotional vocabulary is crucial for articulating feelings with precision. Often, our language around emotions is limited to basic terms like happy, sad, or angry. However, emotions are nuanced, and having a richer vocabulary allows us to express ourselves more accurately. Consider the difference between saying, "I feel stressed," versus "I feel overwhelmed by the workload." The latter provides a clearer picture and can lead to better strategies for managing the emotion. Expanding our emotional vocabulary involves learning new terms, and being mindful of our emotional experiences, thus enabling us to communicate our internal states more precisely. Emotion mapping is a powerful technique for organizing different emotions in relation to experiences. This method involves visually plotting emotions along a continuum or grid, helping to identify patterns and triggers associated with specific feelings. For instance, you might create a map where one axis represents the intensity of emotions, and the other represents the frequency of emotional experiences. By placing events and feelings on this map, we can observe how certain situations consistently evoke similar emotional responses. This visual representation can reveal underlying themes in our emotional lives and guide us in addressing recurring issues. A practical guideline for emotion mapping is to start by identifying key emotional experiences throughout the day. Take note of the context, intensity, and duration of each emotion. For example, if you feel anxious before a meeting, record when and where this occurs and how long the feeling lasts. Over time, you will build a comprehensive map that highlights patterns and triggers. Next, categorize these emotions based on their nature, whether they are positive, negative, or neutral, and their impact on your overall well-being. Is the anxiety before meetings causing undue stress, or does it motivate you to prepare thoroughly? This insight can help you develop strategies to manage emotions better. To integrate emotion mapping into your daily routine, set aside a few minutes at the end of each day to reflect and record your emotional experiences. Use color coding or symbols to differentiate between levels of intensity and types of emotions. As you accumulate data, periodically review your maps to detect any significant changes or recurring themes. This ongoing practice not only enhances self-awareness, but also equips you with actionable insights to improve emotional regulation and resilience. Understanding and differentiating between types of emotions is a foundational step toward emotional clarity. Utilizing models like Plutchik's Wheel of Emotions provides a structured approach to categorizing feelings. Identifying core and secondary emotions helps in recognizing the roots of our emotional responses. Enhancing our emotional vocabulary empowers us to articulate our experiences with greater accuracy. Finally, emotion mapping offers a visual and systematic method to organize and analyze our emotions relative to our daily experiences. By incorporating these techniques, we can navigate our emotional landscapes with increased awareness and intention, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Final thoughts. In this chapter, we've explored various techniques to enhance emotional self-awareness. Journaling has been highlighted as a powerful tool for gaining clarity about one's emotions, by allowing for honest expression and reflection. We've also examined the importance of body awareness, recognizing how physical sensations can serve as indicators of our emotional states. Additionally, conducting regular emotional check-ins helps create a habit of self-reflection, while seeking feedback from others offers valuable external perspectives on our emotional responses. Understanding these strategies equips readers with practical methods to navigate their emotional landscapes more effectively. By incorporating these practices into daily routines, individuals can better understand their feelings and responses, fostering personal growth and emotional resilience. This increased self-awareness not only benefits personal well-being, but also enhances relationships and professional interactions. Through consistent application, readers will develop a deeper connection with their emotional experiences, paving the way for a more balanced and fulfilling life. Chapter 4. Identifying Negative Thought Patterns. Identifying negative thought patterns is essential for managing stress and improving emotional well-being. Negative thoughts can creep into our minds unnoticed, causing us to react in ways that heighten anxiety or depression. By recognizing these harmful patterns, you can start to see the world more clearly and respond to challenges with a balanced mindset. This approach not only reduces emotional distress, but also empowers you to take control of your mental landscape. In this chapter, you will learn about common negative thought patterns, such as all or nothing thinking, catastrophizing, overgeneralization, and personalization. Each section delves into how these habits form and their impact on your emotional state. Additionally, you will discover practical techniques for identifying these patterns in your daily life and strategies to counteract them. Whether it's through reframing thoughts or recognizing gray areas, these insights aim to equip you with tools to navigate life's challenges more effectively. Common negative thought patterns. Negative thought patterns are habitual ways of thinking that can lead us down a path of unwarranted emotional distress. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to disrupting them, empowering you to reframe your responses to life's challenges. This section aims to educate you on different types of negative thought patterns and how to identify them in your own life. All or nothing thinking. All or nothing thinking, also known as black and white thinking, refers to viewing situations in extreme binary terms with no middle ground. For instance, you might see yourself as either a total success or a complete failure, ignoring any nuances in between. This way of thinking oversimplifies complex situations, leading to extreme emotions and unnecessary stress. Consider an example. A student who scores a B on an exam after consistently earning A's may immediately label themselves as a failure. This rigid viewpoint can undermine their motivation and set unrealistic standards. Over time, all or nothing thinking can erode self-esteem and damage relationships due to unattainable expectations for oneself and others. To combat this, practice recognizing the shades of gray in every situation. When faced with a perceived failure, remind yourself of past successes and the effort you invested. Encourage yourself to see that one setback does not negate your overall progress. Catastrophizing. Catastrophizing involves expecting the worst possible outcome in any given situation. This thought pattern often leads to paralyzing fear and anxiety, making it difficult to take constructive actions. Catastrophizing magnifies minor issues into significant problems, creating a sense of impending doom. Imagine you have a presentation at work, and you start worrying about everything that could go wrong. You think, if I mess up, my boss will never trust me again, and I'll lose my job. These irrational thoughts escalate your anxiety and hinder your ability to perform well. To counter catastrophizing, challenge your catastrophic thoughts by asking yourself about the likelihood of these scenarios actually happening. Often, you'll find that these worst-case scenarios are exaggerated. Reassure yourself with past experiences where things turned out fine, despite initial worries. Focus on preparing thoroughly, which can also reduce feelings of anxiety. Overgeneralization. Overgeneralization is a cognitive distortion where you draw broad conclusions based on a single event. Words like always, never, and nothing frequently appear in such thoughts, reinforcing a negative self-image and a defeatist outlook. For example, if you suggest an idea during a team meeting and it's not adopted, you might think, I always mess things up. Nobody ever listens to me. Such overgeneralized thoughts can make you feel inadequate and prevent you from trying new things, thus obstructing personal growth. To manage overgeneralization, use realistic language. Replace absolute words like always and never with more accurate descriptors such as sometimes or occasionally. Remind yourself that one incident does not define your abilities or worth. Reflecting upon instances where you succeeded can help balance your perspective. Personalization. Personalization occurs when you blame yourself for events outside of your control. This thought pattern fosters feelings of guilt and inadequacy, weakening self-compassion and emotional resilience. When you personalize, you fail to consider external factors that might contribute to the situation, placing undue responsibility on yourself. An example of personalization is when a parent blames themselves entirely for their child's poor academic performance, ignoring other potential influences, like the child's workload or teaching methods. This mindset can lead to chronic stress and emotional burnout. To address personalization, evaluate the broader context of situations and recognize the role of external factors. Ask yourself if others would likely perceive the situation the same way. Practicing self-compassion by acknowledging your efforts and setting realistic boundaries can also help reduce feelings of guilt and inadequacy. All or nothing thinking. Guidelines. Challenging all or nothing thinking involves a few key steps. First, identify situations where you tend to think in extremes. Next, consciously acknowledge the middle ground by listing aspects of the situation that fall between the two ends of the spectrum. Lastly, reward yourself for acknowledging complexity, as recognizing these nuanced details can significantly alleviate stress and foster balanced thinking. Catastrophizing guidelines. When you catch yourself catastrophizing, pause and breathe deeply to center yourself. Then write down the specific fears you have and evaluate them logically. Assess the evidence for and against these catastrophic thoughts. Finally, develop a plan of action, focusing on what you can control, which will help you feel more empowered and less overwhelmed. Overgeneralization. Guidelines. Combat overgeneralization by recalling specific instances that contradict your generalized belief. Write these down and review them whenever you find yourself slipping into overgeneralized thinking. Use positive affirmations to remind yourself of your capabilities. Journaling can also be a helpful practice to track and challenge these distorted thoughts over time. Personalization guidelines. Dealing with personalization involves shifting your perspective. List factors contributing to the situation that are beyond your control. Engage in activities that reinforce your self-worth, unrelated to the issue at hand. Talking to someone you trust can provide you with an objective view, helping you see the situation more clearly and reducing unwarranted self-blame. Identifying personal triggers. Recognizing personal emotional triggers is a crucial step in disrupting negative thought cycles. Understanding what provokes our emotions enables us to manage our reactions more effectively and leads to greater emotional resilience. This section provides practical approaches to identifying these triggers through methods like maintaining an emotional diary, conducting contextual analyses, paying attention to body sensations, and seeking feedback from others. One effective method to recognize emotional triggers is by keeping an emotional diary. This involves regularly writing down your emotional responses and the situations that provoke them. The goal here isn't simply to log events, but to track patterns over time. For instance, you might notice that certain environments, times of day, or interactions consistently trigger negative emotions. Such insights can be crucial for recognizing previously unnoticed patterns and gaining a deeper understanding of your emotional landscape. By documenting both minor irritations and major emotional upheavals, you can identify trends that offer valuable clues about your triggers. This practice fosters greater self-awareness and gives you a tangible record of your emotional responses. In addition to maintaining an emotional diary, contextual analysis helps in understanding why negative thoughts arise. By analyzing the context in which these thoughts occur, you can pinpoint specific elements that contribute to your emotional response. This promotes critical thinking and allows you to anticipate and manage your reactions more effectively. For example, if you often find yourself feeling anxious during meetings, consider the factors at play. Is it the presence of a particular person? The topic being discussed? Or perhaps the fear of public speaking? Identifying these specific triggers within their contexts equips you with the knowledge needed to prepare for and navigate similar situations in the future. By breaking down these scenarios, you gain clarity on the underlying causes of your distress and can develop strategies to mitigate them. Paying attention to body sensations is another powerful tool for recognizing emotional triggers. Our bodies often react to stress and negative emotions before our minds fully register them. Physical cues like tension, discomfort, or changes in breathing can signal an impending emotional reaction. By learning to recognize and interpret these physical signs, you can address negative emotions proactively. For example, a tightening in the chest or a clenching jaw might indicate rising anger or anxiety. Acknowledging these sensations as they occur provides an opportunity to pause, take deep breaths, and employ calming techniques before the emotion escalates. This not only strengthens the mind-body connection, but also empowers you to manage your emotional responses more effectively. Feedback from trusted friends or professionals can offer invaluable external perspectives on your behaviors and triggers. While self-reflection is essential, sometimes we're too close to our own experiences to see them clearly. Trusted individuals can provide honest, objective insights that enhance your understanding of your emotional triggers. For instance, a friend might observe that you become defensive whenever a particular topic is mentioned, or a therapist might help you uncover deep-seated issues contributing to your emotional responses. These external viewpoints can illuminate patterns you've overlooked and provide guidance on how to address them constructively. Whether through casual conversations or formal therapy sessions, seeking feedback enriches your emotional awareness and broadens your perspective on managing triggers. Integrating these techniques into your daily life creates a robust framework for recognizing and managing emotional triggers. Keeping an emotional diary, analyzing contexts, paying attention to body sensations, and seeking feedback collectively enhance your self-awareness and emotional intelligence. These practices not only help in identifying triggers, but also in developing strategies to address them, fostering a healthier and more balanced emotional life. Maintaining an emotional diary can be especially beneficial in tracking subtle changes over time. For instance, noting how different seasons affect your mood, or how your responses vary depending on sleep quality, can reveal important patterns. Reviewing these entries periodically allows you to see your progress and identify recurring themes. If one notices that lack of sleep consistently leads to irritability, then prioritizing rest becomes a proactive measure to prevent negative emotional states. Contextual analysis requires a disciplined approach to examining situations critically. Whenever a negative thought arises, take a step back and evaluate the circumstances surrounding it. Ask yourself questions like, what just happened? Who was involved? And why did I react this way? This reflective practice transforms reactive habits into thoughtful responses. Over time, you'll find yourself better equipped to handle challenging situations without falling into negative thought cycles. Recognizing body sensations demands mindfulness and attentiveness to your physical state. Practicing techniques like body scans or progressive muscle relaxation can heighten your awareness of bodily reactions to stress. Consistently tuning into your body's signals allows you to catch emotional triggers early. For example, noticing shallow breathing when stressed gives you the cue to engage in deep breathing exercises, thereby mitigating the impact of the stressor. Lastly, feedback from others should be integrated with openness and humility. It can be challenging to hear constructive criticism, but approaching it as a learning opportunity can lead to significant emotional growth. Engage with feedback actively by asking clarifying questions and reflecting on the input received. Applying this feedback thoughtfully can result in improved relationships and a deeper comprehension of your emotional triggers. Recognizing and disrupting negative thought patterns is a transformative step toward better emotional health. By understanding how all or nothing thinking, catastrophizing, overgeneralization, and personalization impact your mindset, you equip yourself with the tools to challenge these harmful habits. These strategies allow you to build resilience and approach life's challenges with a more balanced perspective. The guidelines provided help you actively combat these distortions, fostering a healthier mental framework and reducing unnecessary stress. Identifying personal emotional triggers further empowers you to manage your responses effectively. Techniques like keeping an emotional diary, conducting contextual analyses, paying attention to body sensations, and seeking feedback from others enhance self-awareness and emotional intelligence. These practices enable you to anticipate triggers and develop proactive strategies to address them. By integrating these methods into your daily life, you not only recognize your emotional patterns, but also create a foundation for ongoing personal growth and emotional well-being. Chapter 5. Techniques for Managing Negative Emotions. Managing negative emotions is an essential skill for personal growth and emotional well-being. This chapter delves into various mindfulness techniques that aid in emotional regulation, emphasizing the importance of connecting deeply with one's feelings. By practicing present moment awareness, individuals learn to separate themselves from overwhelming emotions, fostering a sense of clarity and calmness. Techniques such as the body scan help in understanding physical sensations linked to emotions, allowing for better emotional processing. Mindful journaling offers insights into recurring emotional patterns, leading to increased self-awareness. Additionally, loving kindness meditation cultivates compassion towards oneself and others, transforming negative feelings into positive emotions. In this chapter, readers will explore practical strategies for integrating these mindfulness techniques into their daily routines. The chapter presents detailed guidance on performing present moment awareness during simple activities like eating or walking, enhancing focus and reducing stress. It also covers the body scan technique, explaining how it can be used before bedtime to promote relaxation and better sleep quality. Mindful journaling is discussed as a reflective practice for identifying emotional triggers and patterns. Furthermore, the chapter introduces loving kindness meditation, providing steps to develop compassionate feelings towards oneself and others. These strategies collectively aim to build emotional resilience, helping individuals manage and overcome negative emotions effectively. Mindfulness practices for emotional regulation. Mindfulness techniques provide a path to emotional regulation by encouraging individuals to connect more deeply with their emotions. One fundamental aspect is present moment awareness, which helps individuals separate themselves from overwhelming feelings. By focusing on the present, mindfulness allows individuals to recognize that emotions are transient and not an immutable part of their identity. This separation fosters clarity, enabling people to consider their emotions without being overwhelmed by them. For instance, instead of reacting impulsively, taking a mindful pause can offer the space needed to choose a more measured response, resulting in better emotional management. Ackerman, 2017. Embracing this practice contributes to enhanced focus and a balanced perspective in both personal and professional settings. Another valuable mindfulness technique is the body scan. This practice involves paying close attention to bodily sensations, which are often linked to emotions. The body scan increases awareness of these physical sensations, helping individuals process and understand their emotions more effectively. To perform a body scan, find a quiet place to sit or lie down. Gently close your eyes and take some deep breaths. Then slowly shift your attention through different parts of your body, noticing any tension, discomfort, or other sensations. Starting from the toes and working up to the head, acknowledge each sensation without judgment, simply observing and accepting what you feel. This technique aids in emotional processing by promoting self-soothing and reducing stress. With regular practice, it can become a powerful tool for emotional resilience. Mindful journaling is another impactful method that allows individuals to reflect on their emotional triggers and understand their roots. By writing down thoughts and emotions as they arise, people can gain insight into recurring patterns and behaviors. This reflective practice promotes emotional intelligence growth by enhancing self-awareness and helping to identify underlying issues that may contribute to negative emotions. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to write freely about your experiences, thoughts, and feelings. Don't worry about grammar or structure. Focus on capturing your genuine emotional responses. Over time, you may start noticing patterns and gaining a deeper understanding of what fuels certain emotions. This increased self-awareness can lead to healthier emotional responses and greater overall well-being. Loving kindness meditation is a mindfulness practice that cultivates compassion towards oneself and others. This meditation involves silently repeating phrases that express goodwill and kindness, starting with yourself and gradually extending to others, including loved ones, neutral acquaintances, and even those with whom you have conflicts. Begin by finding a comfortable sitting position, closing your eyes, and taking a few deep breaths. Then focus on generating warm, compassionate feelings towards yourself with phrases like, "May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease." Afterward, extend these wishes to others, picturing them in your mind and sending the same goodwill their way. Practicing loving kindness. Meditation regularly can reduce feelings of anger or resentment and enhance positive emotions, contributing to better interpersonal relationships and a more compassionate outlook on life. For example, imagine encountering a difficult colleague at work. Instead of harboring resentment, practicing loving kindness meditation can help transform negative feelings into compassion. Repeating kind phrases towards this person in meditation can soften your emotional response and promote a healthier interaction when you next meet. Each of these mindfulness techniques, present moment awareness, body scan, mindful journaling, and loving kindness meditation, offers unique benefits that collectively enhance emotional regulation. They not only help individuals manage and overcome negative emotions, but also foster personal growth and emotional resilience. Regular practice of these techniques can build a deeper connection to one's emotional landscape, paving the way for a more balanced and fulfilling life. Adopting present moment awareness into daily routines is a practical step. It can be integrated into simple activities, such as eating or walking. When eating, focus entirely on the taste, texture, and aroma of your food. When walking, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground and the rhythm of your breath. These mindful practices anchor you to the present moment, reducing the likelihood of being engulfed by past regrets or future anxieties, thereby fostering a state of clarity and calmness. The body scan technique, likewise, fits seamlessly into daily life. Consider practicing it before bedtime to help relax and prepare for sleep. Set a calming environment, perhaps dimming the lights or playing soft music. Start the scan and allow tension to melt away with each exhalation. This evening ritual not only aids emotional processing, but also promotes better sleep quality. Mindful journaling requires consistency to yield the best results. Designate a specific time each day to write, perhaps first thing in the morning or before bed. Reflecting consistently enables a clearer view of emotional trends over time. You might notice, for example, that certain times of the month or year trigger specific emotions, or that interactions with particular people consistently evoke similar feelings. Identifying these patterns provides valuable insights, allowing for proactive emotional management. Practicing loving kindness. Meditation doesn't require extensive time either. Even a brief session of 5 minutes can significantly impact emotional well-being. During short breaks at work or while commuting, silently repeat your phrases of goodwill. This practice helps maintain emotional balance throughout the day and enhances the ability to approach situations and people with a kinder and more empathetic mindset. Cognitive restructuring techniques. One of the most effective ways to manage negative emotions is to tackle the root cause, our thought patterns. By learning to identify and alter these thought patterns, we can significantly reduce the impact of negative emotions on our lives. This subpoint focuses on providing cognitive strategies to help readers recognize and transform their negative thoughts. Often, our negative emotions are fueled by distorted thinking. Cognitive distortions are irrational thought patterns that can lead to false assumptions and misconceptions about ourselves and our situations. Recognizing common cognitive distortions helps cultivate a more balanced perspective. Examples of these distortions include black and white thinking, catastrophizing, overgeneralization, and personalization. Identifying distorted thoughts is the first step. Start by becoming more aware of your thoughts, especially in situations that trigger strong emotional reactions. This self-monitoring process involves noting when and where these thoughts occur, the situations they arise in, and the emotions they evoke. For instance, you might notice that you tend to catastrophize during work performance reviews, thinking, If I make one mistake, my boss will think I'm incompetent. By recognizing these patterns, you can begin to address them consciously. Once you've identified these negative thought patterns, the next step is to challenge and reframe them. Questioning dysfunctional beliefs reduces their power and fosters a balanced view. This process often involves asking yourself several guiding questions. Is this thought based on facts or feelings? What evidence exists for and against this belief? Are there alternative ways to interpret this situation? For example, if you find yourself thinking, "I'm useless because I failed at this task," challenge it by examining the evidence. Have I succeeded in similar tasks before? Is failing at one task really indicative of my overall worth? This method encourages a more nuanced understanding of your experiences and helps diminish the intense negativity associated with unchallenged, distorted thoughts. Additionally, developing personalized affirmations can be a powerful tool against negative self-talk. Affirmations are positive statements tailored to counteract specific negative beliefs and promote resilience. Create affirmations that directly address your common negative thoughts. For instance, if you frequently think, "I can't handle stress," replace it with, "I am capable of managing stressful situations effectively." Repeatedly affirming these positive statements can slowly reshape your internal dialogue and bolster your self-esteem. Incorporating these personalized affirmations into your daily routine, such as repeating them each morning or writing them in a journal, reinforces these new, healthier thought patterns over time. Moreover, visualization techniques can play a crucial role in promoting positive emotional imagery. Visualization involves mentally picturing a calming scene or successfully navigating a challenging situation. This technique can elevate mood and reduce stress by creating a mental escape from negative thoughts. For instance, if you feel anxious about an upcoming presentation, take a few moments to visualize yourself speaking confidently and engaging your audience effectively. This practice not only calms your nerves, but also sets a positive tone for the actual event. Visualization works because it engages the same neural pathways as real-life experiences, making the imagined outcomes feel more attainable and less daunting. As you implement these cognitive strategies, remember that change takes time. It's normal to encounter resistance and relapse into old thought patterns occasionally. The key is consistency and persistence in applying these techniques. Over time, you'll likely notice a shift towards a more balanced and positive mindset, leading to less frequent and less intense negative emotions. Keep track of your progress and celebrate small victories along the way, as they signify significant strides in your journey towards emotional resilience. This chapter provided practical strategies for managing and overcoming negative emotions, highlighting mindfulness practices such as present moment awareness, the body scan technique, mindful journaling, and loving kindness meditation. Each method offers unique benefits for emotional regulation, encouraging individuals to connect deeply with their emotions and process them effectively. By consistently practicing these techniques, readers can develop greater self-awareness and foster emotional resilience, leading to personal growth and a more balanced life. By incorporating these mindfulness practices into daily routines, individuals can improve their emotional well-being and enhance their ability to handle stress. Simple actions like focusing on present moments, performing body scans before sleep, journaling regularly, and practicing loving kindness meditation can integrate seamlessly into everyday life without requiring extensive time or effort. These strategies promote a compassionate outlook and reduce negative emotional responses, paving the way for healthier interpersonal relationships and increased overall satisfaction. Chapter 6. Transforming negative emotions into positive ones. Transforming negative emotions into positive ones is a vital aspect of achieving emotional well-being and personal growth. By consciously shifting our mindset, we can enhance our ability to cope with stress, develop resilience, and foster healthier relationships. This chapter offers readers practical methods to reframe their emotional experiences, enabling them to move from a place of negativity to one of positivity and contentment. Throughout this chapter, we will explore various techniques designed to help integrate gratitude into everyday life. These include daily gratitude journaling, writing letters of appreciation, practicing mindfulness, and creating visual gratitude boards. These exercises tap into different sensory channels and emotional expressions, making the practice of gratitude more comprehensive and effective. Additionally, we will delve into the neurobiological benefits of gratitude, highlighting how it can transform our emotional landscape and promote overall mental health. By engaging with these practices, readers will gain valuable tools for enhancing their emotional intelligence and building a more positive outlook on life. Gratitude exercises. Practicing gratitude is a powerful tool for transforming negative emotions into positive ones, promoting a more optimistic and fulfilling perspective. By focusing on what we appreciate in our lives, we can shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance, from dissatisfaction to contentment. Let's explore several practices that can help embed gratitude into our daily routine. Daily gratitude. Journaling is an effective method for reinforcing a positive focus. By setting aside just a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you are grateful for, you create a habit of noticing the positive aspects of your life. This practice encourages mindfulness and present moment awareness, helping you to appreciate even the small joys that might otherwise go unnoticed. When journaling, try to be specific about what you are grateful for. Instead of writing, "I am grateful for my family," you could note, "I am grateful for the supportive conversation I had with my sister today." This specificity deepens the emotional impact and contributes to a genuine sense of appreciation. Another powerful practice is writing gratitude letters. Take some time to reflect on individuals who have made a positive influence in your life. Write a letter to each person, expressing your appreciation for their actions, support, or simply for being part of your journey. You may choose to send these letters or keep them as personal reflections. Either way, this exercise fosters a sense of connection and gratitude. It's not just about acknowledging the good others bring, but also about recognizing and appreciating the relationships that enrich your life. These letters can serve as reminders of the supportive network around you, especially during times of negativity. Mindful moments of gratitude can further enhance this transformation. Incorporate short daily meditation sessions where you focus on things you are thankful for. It could be as simple as appreciating the warmth of the sun on your skin or the comfort of your favorite chair. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and immerse yourself in the feeling of gratitude for these small but significant aspects of your life. Mindfulness enhances your ability to stay present and fosters an overall sense of well-being by shifting attention from worries and stressors to moments of peace and gratitude. Visual gratitude boards offer a creative and tangible way to keep gratitude at the forefront of your mind. Gather images, quotes, or objects that represent what you're grateful for and arrange them on a board. Place this board somewhere visible, like your bedroom or workspace, so you can see it regularly. Each glance at your gratitude board serves as a visual reminder to focus on the positive aspects of your life. This practice not only reinforces gratitude, but also stimulates positive emotions through visual stimuli, making the experience of gratitude more vivid and impactful. These gratitude practices work because they engage different senses and methods of expression, creating a holistic approach to fostering positivity. According to Floyd and colleagues, 2018, the expression of gratitude goes beyond mere words, impacting our emotional states deeply through various channels. Social reciprocity and the intrinsic acknowledgement of gratitude contribute to maintaining a positive outlook. Therefore, incorporating these diverse practices can significantly enhance one's emotional resilience and overall happiness. For those dealing with stress, anxiety, or overwhelming emotions, these practices act as buffer tools. Andrew Huberman highlights that regular gratitude practices can reframe trauma and provide resilience against future distress. The Science of Gratitude and How to Build a Gratitude Practice, ND. Gratitude shifts the brain's fear and defense networks, promoting a sense of safety and positivity. This neurobiological change underlines the profound impact small acts of gratitude can have on our mental health. Rather than viewing gratitude as a superficial activity, understanding its deeper benefits can motivate consistent practice. In high-pressure careers, emotional regulation is crucial for maintaining workplace harmony and personal satisfaction. Practicing gratitude helps professionals manage stress by focusing on the positive elements of their job and relationships. For instance, taking a moment to appreciate a colleague's help on a project or the opportunity to work on challenging tasks can shift perspectives from frustration to fulfillment. Such practices do not only improve individual emotional states, but also foster a more collaborative and positive work environment. Moreover, gratitude has been shown to increase traits such as optimism, extroversion, and agreeableness, while decreasing negative traits like envy and materialism. Wood et al., 2010. By integrating gratitude exercises into daily routines, individuals can experience growth in resilience and psychological well-being over time. This internal change manifests externally, improving interpersonal relationships and overall life satisfaction. Practicing forgiveness and letting go. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for emotional freedom, allowing individuals to move beyond negative emotions tied to past grievances. Understanding what forgiveness means in emotional contexts is essential to grasping its role in healing. At its core, forgiveness involves the conscious decision to let go of resentment and grudges, freeing oneself from the burden of negativity. It does not mean forgetting or excusing the wrong done, but rather releasing the control that past hurts have over one's emotions. This process can lead to profound inner peace and personal growth, enabling a healthier mindset. Research supports the significant benefits of forgiveness on emotional well-being. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin, cite source, found that people who forgive others are generally happier and healthier than those who cling to grievances. This underscores the importance of understanding forgiveness as a means to reclaim emotional power and enhance one's quality of life. By letting go of bitterness and moving forward, individuals can experience a sense of liberation and improved mental health. To effectively practice forgiveness, engaging in specific exercises can be highly beneficial. These activities help identify deep-seated grudges and facilitate their release. One practical exercise involves writing a letter to the person who caused harm. This letter, however, is not meant to be sent. Instead, it serves as an outlet for expressing feelings, thoughts, and the impact of the wrongdoing. Writing down these emotions allows one to confront and process them, paving the way for forgiveness. Another useful exercise is visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself speaking directly to the person who hurt you. Picture yourself calmly explaining how their actions affected you, and then expressing your intention to forgive them. Visualizing this conversation can make the abstract concept of forgiveness more tangible, helping to solidify the emotional release. Meditation and mindfulness techniques also play a crucial role in forgiving others. Sitting quietly and focusing on one's breath while repeating affirmations such as, "I choose to let go," or "I am free from past hurts," can reinforce the mindset needed for forgiveness. These meditative practices encourage self-awareness and emotional regulation, making it easier to embrace forgiveness fully. Practicing self-forgiveness is equally important. All too often, individuals hold on to guilt and shame for their own mistakes, leading to low self-esteem and depression. According to a study by Psych Central, not forgiving oneself can increase the risk of depression and anxiety. Cite source. Therefore, learning to extend the same compassion and understanding to oneself that one would offer to others is vital for emotional well-being. Self-forgiveness begins with acknowledging one's mistakes without judgment. This means accepting responsibility for actions, expressing genuine remorse, and making amends where possible. For example, if past behavior caused harm to someone else, offering a sincere apology can be a meaningful step toward self-forgiveness. However, it is important to recognize that self-forgiveness is primarily an internal process and might not always involve external validation or acceptance from others. Mindfulness plays a significant role in self-forgiveness. By staying present and cultivating a non-judgmental awareness of one's thoughts and emotions, individuals can gain clarity and insight into their actions. Mindfulness exercises such as meditation, deep breathing, and body scanning can support this journey. Through regular practice, individuals can develop a compassionate mindset, viewing past mistakes through a lens of empathy and understanding, which facilitates self-forgiveness. Cultivating empathy is another essential aspect of fostering forgiveness. Empathy involves putting oneself in another's shoes and understanding their perspective. This shift in viewpoint can soften the harshness of judgment and resentment, making it easier to forgive. Encouraging readers to see situations from others' perspectives helps to humanize the wrongdoer and contextualize their actions. For instance, imagine a colleague who consistently undermines your efforts at work. By trying to understand their motivations, perhaps they feel insecure about their own performance, you can begin to empathize with their behavior. While this doesn't excuse the wrongdoing, it can reduce the intensity of negative emotions, opening the door to forgiveness. This chapter has explored several methods to turn negative emotions into positive ones through intentional emotional transformation. Practicing gratitude exercises such as daily journaling, writing gratitude letters, and mindful moments of gratitude can significantly improve one's mindset. These activities not only shift focus from negativity, but also enhance present moment awareness and foster a sense of connection and appreciation. Visual gratitude boards further reinforce these feelings by keeping positive reminders visible, thereby stimulating emotional well-being. Incorporating gratitude practices into daily routines offers a holistic approach to fostering positivity and resilience. The benefits extend beyond individual emotional states, enhancing relationships and overall life satisfaction. Understanding the profound impact of small acts of gratitude can motivate consistent practice, especially for those dealing with stress, anxiety, or high-pressure careers. Through these exercises, individuals can develop a healthier mindset and experience personal growth, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and optimistic perspective on life. Chapter 7. Building and Sustaining Positive Emotions. Building and sustaining positive emotions is a fundamental aspect of emotional well-being and resilience. Our lives are filled with varied experiences, and the ability to maintain positivity through these ups and downs is essential. This chapter delves into effective long-term strategies for nurturing a positive emotional state and enhancing emotional resilience. By understanding and implementing these techniques, individuals can significantly improve their mental health and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. In this chapter, we will explore practical methods, such as creating vision boards, to visualize and manifest positive emotions and aspirations. We'll discuss how daily affirmations can transform negative thought patterns into empowering beliefs. Furthermore, we'll highlight the importance of regularly updating personal goals and involving supportive individuals in your journey. These actionable steps provide a comprehensive approach to cultivating sustained positivity and emotional strength. Whether you're seeking to manage stress, enhance your emotional intelligence, or improve workplace relationships, this chapter offers valuable insights and tools to support your personal development. Creating a vision board. Vision boards serve as a powerful tool for visualizing and manifesting positive emotions and aspirations. By creating a physical or digital collage, individuals can compile images, quotes, and symbols that represent their goals and dreams. This collection acts as a constant reminder of what one wants to achieve emotionally and physically. To start, understanding the purpose of a vision board is essential. Vision boards are not merely decorative items. They function as motivational tools that keep one's focus on specific objectives. For instance, If someone desires to cultivate more gratitude in their life, they might include images of people expressing thankfulness, quotes about gratitude, or personal photos that evoke happy memories. These visual cues reinforce positive emotions and keep goals front and center. Creating a personal vision involves several steps, starting with identifying and clarifying your goals. Reflecting on one's values and desires is a critical first step. It might involve quiet contemplation, journaling, or even discussions with trusted friends or mentors. This phase helps one understand what truly matters to them and sets the foundation for effective goal setting. Once personal values and desires are clear, employing goal-setting techniques can enhance focus and motivation. SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals, provide a structured approach to goal setting. Specificity helps in defining clear targets, making it easier to visualize and work towards them. For example, instead of stating, "I want to be happier," a more specific goal would be, "I want to practice gratitude daily by writing 3 things I'm thankful for." Regularly updating your vision board is crucial to maintain its effectiveness and relevance. As one progresses and evolves, so might their goals and aspirations. Making adjustments to the vision board ensures it remains aligned with current desires and keeps the momentum going. This practice promotes continuous positivity by constantly reinforcing commitment to personal development. For example, as one achieves a certain goal, such as completing a fitness challenge, they might update their board to reflect new health and wellness objectives. Sharing your vision board with supportive individuals can significantly enhance accountability and offer emotional support. When others are aware of your goals, they can provide encouragement, celebrate milestones, and help you stay on track. This collective energy fosters a sense of community and shared purpose, bolstering emotional resilience. For instance, sharing progress on a vision board related to career advancement with colleagues or mentors can lead to valuable feedback and increased motivation. While understanding vision boards is important, the true value lies in the actionable steps for creating and maintaining them. Identifying and clarifying personal goals can be achieved through introspection and structured goal-setting techniques like SMART goals. Regular updates ensure the board stays relevant and reflective of changing ambitions, continuously promoting positivity and personal growth. Moreover, involving others in your journey can amplify the benefits of using a vision board. The accountability and emotional support from sharing your vision with friends, family, or peers can provide the extra boost needed during challenging times. This, in turn, enhances emotional resilience, making it easier to navigate life's ups and downs. Daily affirmations and their effectiveness. Daily affirmations can be a powerful tool for transforming negative thought patterns into positive beliefs. By regularly engaging with these affirmative statements, individuals can create a more favorable self-image and foster a habit of positivity. Negative thoughts often stem from deep-seated beliefs molded by past experiences, social influences, or personal failures. These thoughts, if not addressed, can lead to feelings of inadequacy and hinder one's ability to achieve their full potential. Affirmations work by challenging these ingrained negative beliefs and replacing them with positive, empowering messages. To maximize the effectiveness of affirmations, it is crucial to craft them thoughtfully. Effective affirmations are specific, present tense, and authentic. Specificity ensures that the affirmation targets a particular area where change is desired. For instance, instead of saying, "I am successful," a more precise affirmation would be, "I am confident in my ability to handle challenges at work." This statement not only highlights the area of focus, work-related confidence, but also delineates a clear, achievable goal. Using the present tense in affirmations reinforces the belief that the desired state is already true, helping to shift the mindset from doubt to assurance. An example of this would be, "I am healthy and energetic," rather than, "I will be healthy and energetic." The latter implies a future state, which can inadvertently maintain current negative beliefs. Present tense affirmations create a sense of immediate reality, encouraging the mind to accept and integrate these positive truths more readily. Authenticity is also essential when formulating affirmations. If an affirmation feels forced or unbelievable, it is less likely to have a significant impact. For an affirmation to resonate deeply, it must align with the individual's values and experiences. Someone struggling with self-worth might find an affirmation like, "I am worthy of love and respect," more meaningful than a generic statement about self-esteem. Authentic affirmations cultivate a genuine connection, fostering sustained engagement and internalization. Repetition plays a critical role in the effectiveness of affirmations. The science behind this lies in neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. When affirmations are repeated consistently, they begin to reshape the neural pathways associated with negative thoughts. This process gradually weakens old, detrimental patterns and strengthens new positive ones. Just as physical exercise builds muscle through regular training, affirmations build emotional resilience through consistent practice. Over time, the repeated positive messages become deeply embedded, leading to a more optimistic outlook and improved emotional well-being. Integrating affirmations into daily routines can significantly enhance their impact. One practical method is incorporating affirmations into morning rituals. Starting the day with positive statements sets a constructive tone for the hours ahead. For instance, reciting affirmations while brushing your teeth or during a quiet moment over breakfast can turn these mundane activities into opportunities for mental reinforcement. Morning affirmations prepare the mind to face challenges with a proactive, positive attitude, laying a foundation for a fulfilling day. Evening reflections provide another suitable time for practicing affirmations. Reviewing affirmations before bed allows individuals to wind down with positive thoughts, which can influence the subconscious mind overnight. This approach can lead to better sleep quality and a more refreshed start the next day. Writing down affirmations in a journal before sleeping or repeating them silently can help reinforce the intended messages at a deeply personal level. Incorporating digital reminders is another effective way of ensuring consistency. Setting alarms with affirmation notifications on smartphones or using apps designed for positive affirmations can prompt individuals throughout the day. This strategy prevents forgetting and encourages regular interaction with the affirmations, making it easier to keep negativity at bay amidst the daily hustle and bustle. Consistency is key, and writing down affirmations can be particularly beneficial. The act of writing engages multiple senses, visual, kinesthetic, and cognitive, which helps embed the affirmations more firmly in the mind. Keeping a dedicated affirmation journal provides a tangible record of progress and offers a resource for revisiting and reinforcing positive thoughts. When an individual writes out their affirmations daily, it becomes a mindful practice that solidifies the shift towards a positive mindset. In this chapter, we explored the importance of vision boards and daily affirmations as long-term strategies for fostering positivity and emotional resilience. Vision boards serve as tangible representations of our goals and aspirations, constantly reminding us of what we aim to achieve. By frequently updating these boards and involving supportive individuals in our journey, we reinforce our commitment to personal growth and maintain a positive outlook. On the other hand, daily affirmations help reshape our mindset by replacing negative thought patterns with empowering beliefs. Crafting specific, present tense, and authentic affirmations ensures their effectiveness, while consistent practice helps embed these positive messages deeply within our psyche. Both tools, when integrated into our daily routines, can significantly enhance our emotional well-being. Vision boards provide a visual and motivational anchor that keeps our goals front and center, driving us towards continuous improvement. Meanwhile, daily affirmations harness the power of repetition and neuroplasticity to transform our self-perception and foster a habit of positivity. These practices, combined with regular reflection and the support of a community, equip us with the resilience needed to navigate life's challenges. Embracing these techniques can lead to a more optimistic outlook, improved emotional regulation, and a greater sense of fulfillment. Chapter 8. The Role of Self-Awareness in Personal Growth. Self-awareness plays a pivotal role in personal growth, serving as a gateway to understanding and navigating one's emotional landscape. By fostering a deep sense of self-awareness, individuals can gain valuable insights into their behaviors, reactions, and overall emotional health. This chapter delves into the various techniques and strategies that can aid readers in enhancing their self-awareness, thereby promoting continuous personal development. It encourages a reflective approach to daily experiences, urging readers to examine their thoughts, feelings, and actions with keen observation. Throughout the chapter, readers will explore practical methods such as guided journaling, mindfulness meditation, and feedback from others to sharpen their self-awareness. Guided journaling is presented as an effective tool for identifying patterns in emotional responses, while mindfulness meditation offers a way to observe thoughts without immediate reaction. Additionally, the importance of receiving feedback from trusted sources is highlighted as a means to uncover blind spots and improve interpersonal relationships. Visualization techniques are also discussed, providing a mental rehearsal for managing emotions effectively in real-life scenarios. Each technique is designed to help readers build a robust framework for emotional growth, ultimately leading to greater self-understanding and personal fulfillment. Self-reflection techniques. Guided journaling. Regular writing reveals patterns and triggers, fostering clarity about emotional experiences. Start by setting aside a few minutes daily to jot down your thoughts and feelings. This practice is more than mere documentation. It serves as an introspective tool that helps uncover recurring themes in your emotional landscape. For example, noticing that you feel anxious during meetings can help you pinpoint underlying causes, such as fear of judgment. By identifying these patterns, you can take proactive steps to manage your emotions better. To get started with guided journaling, consider using prompts. Questions like, "What moments in my day triggered strong emotions?" or "How did I react to stress today?" can guide your reflections. Regularly revisiting these entries allows you to observe changes over time, providing insights into your emotional growth. The act of writing itself can also be cathartic, offering relief from bottled-up emotions. Meditation practices. Mindfulness meditation develops non-reactive awareness and measured responses to emotions. Meditation teaches us to observe our thoughts and feelings without immediate reaction, fostering a sense of inner calm. One effective method is the body scan technique, where you focus sequentially on different parts of your body, acknowledging sensations without judgment. Over time, this practice can help you become more attuned to subtle emotional cues, enabling quicker, more balanced responses to stressful situations. Start by setting aside a quiet space for meditation. Begin with short sessions, gradually increasing the duration as you become more comfortable. Guided meditations, available through various apps and online resources, can provide helpful structure for beginners. Consistency is key. Regular practice will enhance your ability to remain present and composed, even amid emotional turbulence. Feedback from others. External perspectives. Identify blind spots and strengthen relationships through constructive criticism. Engaging in open dialogues with trusted friends, family members, or colleagues can provide invaluable insights into your behavior and its impact on others. For instance, a colleague might point out that you often interrupt during conversations, a behavior you might not have noticed yourself. Such feedback can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth. To effectively receive feedback, approach it with an open mind and a willingness to learn. Encourage specificity by asking for concrete examples and suggestions for improvement. Practicing active listening during these conversations, without becoming defensive, fosters a constructive environment for mutual understanding and growth. Remember, the goal of feedback is not to criticize, but to provide a mirror reflecting aspects of ourselves we may otherwise miss. Visualization. Techniques. Visualizing successful emotional management prepares individuals for real-life scenarios and sets clear intentions. Visualization involves vividly imagining yourself navigating challenging emotional situations with ease and confidence. For instance, imagine handling a heated argument calmly and assertively, or envision yourself presenting confidently at a crucial meeting. The more detail you use when visualizing, the more real it will feel, helping to train your brain to respond effectively when similar situations arise. Mo 2021. To practice visualization, find a quiet, comfortable space free from distractions. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Begin by imagining the scenario in as much detail as possible. Consider the sounds, sights, and even smells involved. Picture yourself responding with poise and clarity. This mental rehearsal strengthens neural pathways associated with positive behaviors, making it easier to replicate them in real life. Setting personal growth goals. Establishing achievable emotional growth goals is a fundamental aspect of utilizing self-awareness for personal development. By setting clear and attainable objectives, individuals can navigate their emotional landscapes with greater precision and intent. This subpoint aims to guide readers in crafting such goals through a structured approach, focusing on the SMART goals framework, identifying areas for growth, creating action plans, and celebrating milestones. An essential tool for setting effective emotional growth goals is the SMART goals framework. The acronym SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Each component plays a crucial role in ensuring that goals are well-defined and attainable. For instance, instead of stating, "I want to be less anxious," a SMART goal would be, "I want to reduce my anxiety by practicing deep breathing exercises for 5 minutes every day for the next month." This goal is specific, practicing deep breathing; measurable, 5 minutes daily; achievable, a manageable time commitment; relevant, directly addressing anxiety; and time-bound, 1 month. Identifying areas for growth is another vital step. Self-awareness requires understanding which emotional aspects need attention. Reflecting on past experiences, one might notice recurring feelings of frustration or sadness. These patterns reveal where to focus efforts. For example, recognizing that social interactions often lead to discomfort can help an individual set a goal to improve social skills. This might involve joining a club or attending workshops to cultivate more confidence in social settings. Once areas for improvement are identified, creating an action plan becomes imperative. An action plan serves as a roadmap, breaking down larger goals into smaller, manageable steps. If someone aims to enhance their emotional resilience, their action plan might include daily journaling, weekly therapy sessions, and monthly reviews of progress. Regular check-ins are crucial to ensure alignment with the goals. This structure not only makes the process less daunting, but also provides clear markers for success along the way. Celebrating milestones is equally important in the journey of emotional growth. Recognizing and appreciating progress, no matter how small, reinforces positive behaviors and motivates continued effort. For example, if a person has successfully practiced mindfulness meditation for a week, they might reward themselves with a favorite activity. These celebrations can serve as powerful reminders of the benefits of their hard work, fostering a sense of accomplishment and encouraging them to stay committed to their goals. Using the SMART goals framework ensures that emotional growth goals are both realistic and actionable. Specificity helps narrow down broad intentions into clear objectives, making it easier to devise a plan of action. Measurability allows one to track progress and make necessary adjustments along the way. Achievability guarantees that goals are within reach, preventing discouragement from aiming too high too soon. Relevance ensures that the goals align with personal needs and priorities, maintaining motivation. Lastly, being time-bound sets a deadline for achieving the goals, providing a sense of urgency and purpose. Recognizing areas for growth demands introspection and honesty. It involves acknowledging emotional weaknesses and vulnerabilities without judgment. For example, someone who struggles with anger might find it beneficial to examine the triggers and underlying causes of their outbursts. This awareness is the first step toward change, paving the way for setting specific goals to manage anger better. Creating an action plan involves mapping out precise steps toward achieving emotional growth goals. It translates abstract ideas into concrete actions, providing clarity and direction. Suppose someone's goal is to develop better coping strategies for stress. Their action plan might include daily exercise, practicing mindfulness, and reducing caffeine intake. By breaking down the goal into actionable steps, they can steadily work toward reducing stress levels. Celebrating milestones acknowledges the effort and progress made, which is critical for maintaining motivation. Small wins, such as completing a 30-day meditation challenge, should be celebrated as these reinforce the habit formation and boost morale. Celebrations don't have to be grand. Even simple acknowledgments like taking time to enjoy a hobby can serve as effective rewards. By integrating self-reflection techniques such as guided journaling, meditation practices, seeking feedback from others, and visualization, individuals can deepen their understanding of their emotional states. These methods offer practical steps to uncover patterns in emotions, cultivate mindfulness, and receive valuable external perspectives. Additionally, visualizing successful emotional management scenarios prepares the mind for real-life challenges. The consistent practice of these techniques helps to build a robust foundation for personal growth, promoting better emotional regulation and overall well-being. Setting personal growth goals further enhances the journey toward emotional development. Using frameworks like SMART goals, individuals can create specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound objectives that target key areas needing attention. Crafting an action plan with clear steps and celebrating progress along the way ensures steady advancement and sustained motivation. Recognizing and appreciating each milestone reinforces positive behaviors, enabling continuous improvement. By combining self-awareness techniques with structured goal setting, readers can achieve a higher level of emotional intelligence and resilience. Chapter 9. Practical Exercises for Continuous Emotional Improvement. Enhancing emotional well-being requires consistent effort and practical exercises that can be integrated into daily life. This chapter delves into a range of actionable strategies designed to boost your emotional health. By engaging in these activities regularly, you can gain a better understanding of your emotions, improve your mental clarity, and foster a positive mindset. Each exercise is crafted to help you navigate the complexities of daily emotional experiences, making continuous improvement not just a goal, but an achievable reality. Within this chapter, you will explore various techniques such as journaling prompts for emotional clarity, gratitude journaling to shift focus towards positivity, and emotion tracking to identify patterns and triggers. Additionally, you will find guidance on writing letters to process complex feelings and strategies for effective reflection through specific questions. These exercises are practical tools to gain insights into your emotional landscape and develop resilience. Whether you're seeking personal growth or managing stress from high-pressure environments, these methods provide a structured approach to maintaining and enhancing your emotional well-being. Journaling prompts for emotional clarity. Understanding and articulating emotions is a vital skill for maintaining emotional well-being. This subpoint aims to equip readers with practical tools to explore their feelings, leading to clearer emotional understanding. A powerful method to delve into one's emotions is through reflection prompts. Asking questions such as, "What triggered my strongest emotion this week?" can help uncover underlying patterns in emotional responses. For instance, if you find that your strongest emotion was anger after a specific incident at work, recognizing this can allow you to explore why this situation elicited such a response. Reflecting on these triggers helps pinpoint the sources of emotional upheaval, aiding in better management of similar situations in the future. Gratitude journaling is another effective tool for shifting focus from negativity to positivity. By writing down 3 things you are grateful for each day, you foster a mindset centered on appreciation rather than deficiency. Research has shown that gratitude practices can significantly enhance mental and physical health. For example, you might feel grateful for a supportive friend, a beautiful sunset, or a personal accomplishment. Over time, this practice can cultivate a habit of recognizing positive aspects in daily life, which can substantially improve overall mood and stress levels. Emotion tracking involves keeping a daily log of your emotions. By documenting your feelings regularly, you can start to identify recurring patterns and potential triggers. This method not only brings awareness to your emotional state, but also provides concrete data to reflect upon. For example, if you notice that feelings of sadness frequently occur on Mondays, it could indicate that the start of the work week is particularly stressful for you. Identifying such trends allows for proactive strategies to mitigate negative emotions, such as scheduling enjoyable activities on these days to lift your spirits. Another valuable technique is letter writing. Composing unsent letters to express your emotions can facilitate closure and provide a cathartic release. Writing to someone, whether they are still in your life or not, allows you to articulate unresolved feelings without the pressure of confrontation. This exercise can be particularly beneficial when dealing with complex emotions like grief, anger, or unrequited love. Addressing the letter to yourself can also serve as a form of self-compassion, offering an opportunity to reflect on internal conflicts and seek self-understanding. Let's look more deeply at how these practices can be implemented effectively. Reflection. Prompts. Begin by setting aside a few minutes each day to ask yourself reflection questions. Start with general questions like, "How am I feeling right now?" and gradually move to more specific ones, such as, "What caused me to feel stressed today?" These questions encourage deeper introspection and help in isolating factors affecting your emotional health. For example, if you consistently find that interactions with a particular colleague trigger anxiety, this awareness can lead to strategizing ways to manage or improve those interactions. Gratitude journaling. A structured approach to gratitude journaling can make it more impactful. You might set a rule to write at least 3 items of gratitude every evening before bed. Diversifying the entries ensures a broader range of positives is acknowledged. For instance, one day you might list feeling grateful for a kind gesture from a stranger, enjoying a delicious meal, and completing a challenging task. By consistently identifying different sources of gratitude, the practice ingrains a comprehensive positive outlook on life. Emotion tracking. Develop a simple system for tracking your emotions. Use a journal or a digital app to record your predominant feelings at various points throughout the day. To add depth, note any contextual details such as the environment, people present, and preceding events. Over time, this detailed log will provide insights into habitual emotional patterns. For instance, if you frequently log feelings of relaxation after engaging in physical activity, acknowledging this trend can motivate you to incorporate regular exercise into your routine as a stress-reducing measure. Letter writing. When engaging in letter writing, choose a quiet, comfortable space where you can reflect without interruption. Write freely, expressing all thoughts and feelings without censorship. This open-ended expression can reveal underlying emotions and bring subconscious thoughts to the surface. After writing, take time to read the letter privately. This act of reviewing your words can offer clarity and perspective, making it easier to process the emotions involved. Whether you decide to keep, destroy, or ceremonially dispose of the letter, the act itself is therapeutic. By integrating these exercises into your daily routine, you build a robust framework for understanding and managing your emotions. Each method, reflection prompts, gratitude journaling, emotion tracking, and letter writing, offers unique benefits that collectively enhance emotional resilience. Practicing these techniques regularly can lead to a more profound emotional awareness and a balanced, fulfilling life. Role-playing scenarios for practice. Experiential learning through role-playing provides a compelling way to practice emotional responses in controlled settings, making it an invaluable tool for continuous emotional improvement. This section delves into various aspects of role-playing that promote emotional well-being and resilience. Scenario creation serves as the foundation of effective role-playing exercises. By developing hypothetical scenarios that involve emotional triggers, individuals can proactively devise strategies for managing their responses. These scenarios should reflect realistic situations that readers might encounter in their daily lives, such as workplace conflicts, disagreements with loved ones, or stressful public speaking engagements. The key is to create a range of scenarios with varying degrees of complexity and emotional intensity to prepare individuals for different challenges. For instance, a simple scenario could involve a minor misunderstanding with a colleague, while a more complex one might simulate receiving critical feedback from a supervisor. Through repeated practice, these scenarios help build a mental framework for addressing real-life situations calmly and effectively. Engaging in peer role-play adds another layer of depth to this experiential learning process. Practicing with a partner allows individuals to act out typical emotional scenarios, fostering empathy and understanding. When two people engage in role-play, they gain insights into each other's perspectives, promoting mutual respect and emotional connection. Partners can switch roles to experience both sides of a situation, enhancing their ability to see things from someone else's point of view. For example, if one person plays the role of an upset friend and the other tries to calm them down, role reversal can provide valuable insights into how their words and actions are perceived. This practice not only improves interpersonal skills, but also builds emotional intelligence by encouraging participants to recognize and validate emotions in others. Incorporating a feedback mechanism after role-play situations further enhances the learning experience. Constructive feedback helps identify areas for improvement and reinforces positive behaviors. After each role-playing session, participants should engage in a debriefing discussion where they reflect on their actions, emotions, and the effectiveness of their responses. They can ask questions like, "What did I do well?" and "What could I have done differently?" During this feedback session, it is crucial to focus on specific behaviors rather than vague generalizations. For instance, instead of saying, "You need to be more empathetic," feedback should be precise, such as, "When you acknowledged my feelings by saying, 'I understand why you're upset,' it made me feel heard." Additionally, using video recordings of role-playing sessions can provide an objective perspective, allowing individuals to observe their body language, tone of voice, and reactions. This visual feedback can be instrumental in recognizing subtle nonverbal cues and refining communication skills. Practicing emotional regulation techniques during role-play scenarios is essential for increasing preparedness. Techniques such as deep breathing, grounding exercises, and mindfulness can be seamlessly integrated into role-playing sessions. Deep breathing helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress and promoting calmness. In a role-playing scenario involving a heated argument, participants can pause to take slow, deep breaths before responding. Grounding exercises, such as focusing on physical sensations or using the five senses to stay present, can prevent overwhelming emotions from taking control. For example, in a scenario where someone feels anxious before a presentation, they can practice grounding by noticing the texture of their clothing or the sounds in the room. Mindfulness encourages individuals to observe their thoughts and feelings without judgment, helping them respond rather than react impulsively. By incorporating these techniques into role-play, individuals build a toolkit of strategies they can use in real-life situations to manage their emotions effectively. Role-playing also offers a unique opportunity to practice assertiveness and boundary setting, which are crucial components of emotional well-being. Assertiveness involves expressing one's needs and feelings clearly and respectfully, without aggression or passivity. Role-playing scenarios can be designed to practice assertive communication, such as requesting a raise at work or setting boundaries with a demanding friend. Participants can experiment with different ways of phrasing their needs and receive feedback on their approach. For instance, instead of saying, "I don't want to work late anymore," a more assertive statement might be, "I've noticed I've been working late frequently, and it's affecting my work-life balance. Can we discuss adjusting my workload?" By practicing assertiveness in a safe environment, individuals gain confidence and develop the skills needed to maintain healthy relationships and protect their emotional well-being. Moreover, role-playing can help individuals confront and reframe irrational beliefs and negative self-talk, which often undermine emotional health. Scenarios can be tailored to address common cognitive distortions, such as catastrophizing, overgeneralization, or all-or-nothing thinking. For example, a role-play involving a job interview might highlight the irrational belief, "If I don't get this job, I'm a complete failure." Through role-play, individuals can challenge this belief by discussing alternative perspectives, such as, "Not getting this job doesn't define my worth. It's an opportunity to learn and find a better fit." This cognitive restructuring promotes healthier thought patterns and reduces the impact of negative self-talk on emotional well-being. Throughout the chapter, we have delved into various exercises designed to help maintain and enhance emotional well-being. By engaging in journaling prompts, gratitude journaling, emotion tracking, and letter writing, readers can develop a deeper understanding of their emotions and cultivate habits that promote mental health. Each of these techniques offers unique benefits, from identifying emotional triggers to fostering a positive mindset, ultimately contributing to a more balanced and fulfilling life. By consistently integrating these practices into daily routines, individuals can build emotional resilience and better handle life's challenges. Whether it's reflecting on daily emotions through journaling or expressing feelings through unsent letters, these exercises provide practical tools for personal growth and emotional management. As you continue to explore and implement these methods, you'll find yourself better equipped to navigate your emotional landscape, leading to improved well-being and overall satisfaction. Conclusion. In this book, we've embarked on a journey together towards mastering our emotions and elevating our emotional intelligence. This conclusion aims to encapsulate the primary lessons and strategies you have encountered and highlight how they can be seamlessly integrated into your life for lasting impact. Firstly, understanding your emotions goes beyond mere recognition. Each emotion serves as a valuable guide, offering lessons worthy of exploration. When we delve into our emotions, we begin to realize that they are not obstacles, but opportunities for growth. Every feeling, whether joy, sorrow, anger, or fear, carries with it a message. By acknowledging these messages, we harness the power of our emotions to better navigate life's challenges. We've delved deep into the various facets of emotional intelligence: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Together, these components form a cohesive approach to managing emotions effectively. Understanding these elements helps create a roadmap for emotional well-being, enabling you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. The practical strategies outlined in this book are designed to be actionable and easily incorporated into daily routines. For instance, mindfulness practices are among the most powerful tools in your emotional regulation arsenal. A simple act, such as spending 5 minutes each day on focused breathing, can bring substantial shifts in your emotional landscape. The beauty of these practices is their simplicity and accessibility. Small, consistent actions lead to significant changes over time. Alongside mindfulness, other techniques such as cognitive restructuring, gratitude journaling, and progressive muscle relaxation provide diverse methods to manage stress, anxiety, and overwhelming emotions. These strategies serve as a toolkit, empowering you to choose the right tool at the right moment based on your specific needs. Central to all these practices is the role of self-awareness. It is the bedrock of personal development and emotional intelligence. Think of self-awareness as shining a flashlight in a dark room. It illuminates hidden aspects of your emotional makeup. Embracing self-awareness means continuously exploring your thoughts, feelings, and reactions. This ongoing process reveals patterns in your emotional responses, allowing you to understand triggers and devise effective coping mechanisms. Cultivating self-awareness leads to profound insights about oneself. When you recognize your emotional patterns, you gain the power to change them. This shift from unconscious reactions to conscious choices marks a significant step in emotional maturity. It's a transformative journey that requires courage and honesty. But the rewards are immense: enhanced self-understanding, better decision-making, and improved relationships. As we move forward, it's important to emphasize the need for ongoing practice and reflection. Mastering emotions is not a one-time endeavor. It is a lifelong pursuit. Just as physical fitness requires regular exercise, emotional fitness demands continuous effort. Setting aside moments for introspection allows you to track your emotional progress and adjust your strategies as needed. Imagine dedicating time each week to journal about your emotional experiences. This practice serves as a touchstone for your growth, providing insights into your evolving emotional landscape. Over time, you'll notice patterns and trends that offer deeper understanding and more effective ways to manage your emotions. This journey toward emotional intelligence is deeply personal, yet universally applicable. Whether you're seeking personal development, coping with stress and anxiety, or aiming to enhance your professional interactions, the principles and strategies in this book offer valuable guidance. For adults focused on personal development, the actionable insights provided here can elevate your emotional well-being. Integrated into your daily routine, these strategies foster resilience, balance, and a deeper understanding of self. For individuals grappling with stress, anxiety, or overwhelming emotions, the tools shared in this book offer a lifeline. They provide practical ways to navigate tumultuous emotional waters, helping you find calm amidst chaos. By regularly practicing these techniques, you build emotional resilience, equipping yourself to handle life's challenges with poise and confidence. Professionals in high-pressure careers will find that enhancing emotional regulation skills significantly improves workplace relationships and overall job satisfaction. Effective emotional management translates into better communication, stronger leadership, and a more harmonious work environment. These skills are not just beneficial, but essential for thriving in demanding professional settings. In closing, remember that this book is just the beginning of your journey. The insights, strategies, and practices you've learned are stepping stones towards a transformative path of emotional mastery and personal growth. Commit to ongoing practice, embrace self-awareness, and remain open to continuous learning. As you integrate these lessons into your daily life, you'll witness profound improvements in your emotional well-being, resilience, and overall quality of life. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. May you continue to explore, grow, and thrive emotionally, achieving the rich, fulfilling life you deserve.